Kyle and I are getting ready to go do cardio at the mall today. So I'm just making our lunch so that we can bring it with us. That way, if we get hungry when we're out, we can eat and we're not tempted to eat the tasty food out there because we're doing a cut right now where we're trying to lose body fat and get in the best shape for summer. So we don't want to eat things quite yet. So
I like your dress, by the way.
thank you. It actually has shorts underneath.
What the?
Yeah, for windage action. So if it's windy, there's shorts. Those are my favorite. I also made a lunch for work for tomorrow so that it's all ready to go and I don't have to do it later. So this is what we're bringing. Half a cup of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. That one's from Costco. And I put half a teaspoon of this Fashion Street Cafe sugar-free toasted marshmallow syrup in there. And then we've got a quarter cup of straws and a quarter cup of bloobs, half a cup of cucumbers, and this is the same lunch as my work lunch as well. Each of us get one of these Grimm's lean turkey pepperonis that we get from Costco, and a bag of salt because I like putting salt on my cucumbers. And then Kyle has a bigger breakfast, so he's not gonna have this, but I've got a quarter cup of Cheerios here that I'm gonna put in my yogurt. I've been having a bit of a lower calorie breakfast, an English muffin instead of toast. So to make up for those lower calories, I've been having some of this. And I'm gonna pack it in this big lunch pail with some water and put an ice pack in it. And before I give you the calories for my lunch, I've lost 130 pounds and I've kept it off for 10 years. So if you wanna know more of exactly what I ate and did to lose my weight, keep it off, and get in the best shape of my life, to wear cute dresses with shorts underneath. I have 4 weight loss ebooks. You can buy all 4 of them separately and use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off, or you can buy all 4 in my everything bundle for a cheaper price, and then you can use code Nicole and save yourself 10% off the already cheaper price for a double savings. Links are down below for that. And if you are looking for a baller protein powder, I got you covered. This is HTLT Steps Casein Whey protein powder, and the maple cookie just came back in stock. If you have not tried this, this is my favorite flavor. Get it now before it goes back out of stock because this is baller. I put it in my Greek yogurt bowls, my protein ice cream, flavors oatmeal and protein pancakes really well. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. Calories for my lunch is 196 and 19 grams of protein.
Wow.
I keep my lunch calories low because I get more hungry in the morning and at night. So I like to put more of my calories there, and that sets me up for success. That way I'm not starving at night and like eating. Hello, we are,
Hi.
there's my cutie. We are on the way to the mall. And when we're doing our cardio there, we are gonna be looking for some dress clothes and shopping for those because we're going to a wedding in July. And with Kyle and I cutting, we're losing weight. And so we need some cute new clothes to show off our cute new spiffy figures when we're at the mall. When we're at the wedding. So that's what we're gonna be looking for. I also wanna look for a bathing suit and some makeup and stuff. So if I find anything, I will show you guys when we get home. Cute little ones. We're back and we hit the mother load of stuff. I got a dress, but first I'm gonna show you a bunch of other stuff and then I'll show you my dress. So I was planning on also looking for some Bush. Bush is my favorite band, and I've been on a mission to get every single record or CD or album that they ever made. And I was planning on looking for one albums on CD today, and I found it on record. I did not know the record existed. I didn't think they ever did a record for it. Ta-da! This is one of the later ones, Bush Golden State. This is not their greatest record, but I still want it because it's still good. Like every Bush record that I listen to, I love. I'm still on a mission for The Science of Things, which is the 3rd one that they put out. If you wanna give Bush a chance, don't start with this one. These are the baller albums. This is their first one that they ever came out with. It went like triple platinum, I think. Bush 16 Stone. So start with this one because this is literally their best and their first record. And then this is the second one they put out. This one is also quite good. And these are their two recent ones. The Art of Survival, which is amazing.
Both of these are like some of my favorites.
Yes, I would say that. And then the last one is The Kingdom. These three, you can't go wrong. They're all amazing. And I can't wait to listen to this one. They have a new record coming out. Like, Gavin Rossdale's the lead singer of Bush. He's 59 years old and they have a new record coming out in July.
And we just seen them on tour.
Yeah, we just seen them. If you guys watched a video, we like said we were going to the concert that day. So yeah, we just seen them like where we live in Ontario recently, and their new record is called I Beat Loneliness, and it's coming out July 18th, and we pre-ordered that already, so we're good for that one.
And if you ever get a chance to see them live, they sound identical to the record, which is very hard to do.
Yes, and it was really cool because it was Kyle's first concert, and I actually seen them live when I was 14 years old, so it was really cool to see them like the 41-year-old me now. They sound amazing. Okay, so Kyle got a shirt for the wedding. He already has black dress pants and a belt and everything, shoes. So he just needed a dress shirt, and we found this one at Old Navy. It's actually a really nice color and it looks really nice on him. And because it's gonna be July, it's gonna be really hot. So he wanted a short sleeve one, which I think is really smart because it's gonna be really hot. And then I got a purse because the shoes I'm going to show you that I got are gold. So I wanted to get all gold accessories. So this is the purse. It's just like a flat little clutch purse. Let me take it out and show you, which I really like.
Fancy.
Yeah, and what I like is it comes with a strap because I like the strap, and I fit my cell phone in there, some like money and some lipstick and stuff, and it'll be perfect for the wedding. And then I got shoes to match the purse. I wanted to go like gold, like something different because my dress is black. So I got gold sparkly shoes, which I think those are gonna go really cool with that. And then the jewelry, I love this combo. I got it from Icing at Claire's. We live in Canada, so Call It Spring is a Canadian store that I got the purse and the shoes from. And then this is Claire's Icing. And so he got these cool little drop earrings with this necklace. So that'll match perfectly with the accessories. And then I really liked this little bracelet, so that my jewelry is complete. And the dress I got at a store called Envy and Grace in Canada, and this dress is really cool. It's exactly what I was looking for, like something simple but also cute, and the empire waist works really well for me because of my loose skin. So I'm always looking for dresses that go out like this because it glides over my loose skin so you can't see it, and this dress will do the same thing. And what's cool is it has like crinoline underneath, so it makes it kind of like puffy when you wear it. I think it's gonna be great. Like, this is the perfect wedding outfit. And then I did my makeup kind of the way that I want to do it for the wedding because I wanted to see how it would match like with the dress and stuff, and it looks great. And I'm just gonna curl my hair, and then that'll be the bee's knees. So that's it. That's the haul. And I will I'm getting all this cleaned up, steaming my dress, and then I'll be back because I have a baller meal prep that I want to show you guys I'm doing. All right, it's time for the meal prep. I'm prepping Kyle and I's dinner for the week. I'm making loaded baked potatoes, watermelon on the side, and chicken sausages. So this is all the stuff we're gonna need for the meal prep. 8 medium white potatoes, and what I've done with these is scrubbed them, dried them, pierced them with holes all over. I sprayed them lightly with cooking spray and put on some salt on both sides so that they'll have some flavor when they're baking. And I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees, so I'll put that in a minute. And I have the tray lined with foil with some cooking spray. Then we need 8 chicken sausages. I have 12 here These ones are from Costco. They're Connie's Kitchen chicken and feta and spinach sausages. We're gonna use 8 for the meal prep, and then the rest of them we're gonna slice up and put in the freezer so we can use it on our mini pizzas when we're done all these meals. We need 8 meal prep containers because I'm making 8 meals, 4 for me, 4 for Sassy. Some green onion, some real bacon crumbles, and these are from Walmart. They're fully cooked. Low-fat sour cream. This is the Great Value brand. Some shredded cheese. I love using the Costco Tex-Mex shredded cheese. It comes in a big bag, so we like getting it at Costco. And the Tex-Mex just adds this really good flavor. And when you're portioning stuff out, you really want flavor so that you feel satisfied. And then we got this really large watermelon, which is super heavy, so I think it's gonna be ripe and good to go. So I'm gonna get these baking. They're gonna take about 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm gonna flip them halfway through. And I know they're done when I can easily pierce them with a fork. And I have my air fryer preheated for the chicken sausages at 400 degrees, and I'm gonna cook these for 10 to 12 minutes and flip them halfway through. All right, I'm just gonna lay these in a single layer. I have sprayed the basket with cooking spray. Let's see if we can fit all these babies in at once. Kyle and I are famous for making sure that we do that. Perfect. Okay, away you go. I forgot to tell you, I pierced the sausages also with holes just like the potatoes, because that way when both are cooking, they won't explode in the oven or the air fryer. Hair in my face. Okay. So while the potatoes are cooking, I've got everything else done. The sausages ended up taking 15 minutes at 400. I let them cool for a bit, and then I sliced up 1 sausage per meal prep container. So then I had 4 left over, and I sliced those up and I put them in this container. I'm gonna freeze it, and when we run out of the loaded baked potato and sausage meal, we'll switch to mini pizzas and we'll use these as a topping. I cut up the watermelon, and it took up 3 containers. And then I've got the green onion sliced and ready to go onto the baked potatoes. I also chopped up some peanuts because we're gonna be having a fancy dessert, and I will show you that after. And we're gonna be using a little bit of chopped peanuts on it. So these are the roasted, salted, Great Value peanuts. I just put them in a container because we are gonna have this dessert all week. It's easier now. We don't have to chop them again. We'll just pull from the container. And one thing that I wanna do for the watermelon serving, I'm gonna be having 1 cup, sticky. For the watermelon serving, I'm gonna be having 1 cup of watermelon with dinner, same with Kyle. So I'm gonna measure out our portions for tonight because we're gonna be having this for dinner tonight each. Something sticky in this.
Something sticky in there. We gotta wash that out.
Yeah, I'll go get a different one. Okay, so I'm gonna measure out 1 cup of watermelon for me, and then 1 cup for Kyle, and then we'll just pull from the containers for the rest of the week. And because there's always like little holes where the watermelon doesn't fill in, I do like a heaping cup to make sure that we got an actual full cup. There we go. Do Kyle's, and I'll just pull from each container so that the lids will go on. Yeah, like a heaper. There we go. So that's our serving of watermelon for tonight. Everything else go in the fridge. Potatoes are done. They took 1 hour and 4 minutes. I've put them all in their containers, and now what I'm gonna do is just cut open the ones that Kyle and I are gonna be eating tonight. So slice that in half, let the steam out. There we go. I'm just gonna fluff it a bit with the fork. Pinterest said it makes it look cuter.
When you fluff it.
When you fluff it. Okay, ooh, these are hot. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is do the cheese. So we're gonna be doing 2 tablespoons of cheese per serving.
You ever heard of that game, Hot Potato?
Yes!
You know how you play it?
You cut these potatoes and throw them in the air. How do you do it?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, do you know how to play it?
Yeah.
Don't they play music and you pass a potato around and then when the music stops, if you're holding it, you lose?
Yeah. I mean old school hot potato where you just play literally with a hot potato and you pass it around. It's too hot.
Did you play that?
No.
Like, oh.
Heard about it.
Oh my gosh. All right, now 2 tablespoons of sour cream. I was waiting for you to have your funnies. And then half a tablespoon of green onion.
Oh, pretty.
Like that. And that one was short a couple. And then 1 tablespoon of bacon crumbles. There we go. Cute. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so the whole meal is 1 cup of watermelon, 1 chicken sausage, and the loaded baked potato. This will make 8 meals, and per meal, it's 433 calories, 18 grams of fat, 47 grams of carbs, and 27 grams of protein.
Great.
Oh yes, we're gonna love this, and then we're gonna have some dessert.
Yeah.
I am just measuring out mine and Kyle's dessert. We're having vanilla frozen yogurt with some really tasty toppings. So Kyle has a bigger breakfast than me and then usually more calories for dessert as well. So he is having 1 1/3 cups of frozen yogurt and I'm having 1 cup. And this is the Chapman's vanilla frozen yogurt. And for reference, 3/4 of a cup is 150 calories. So I'm just gonna put this in the freezer. And now, toppings. I'm gonna be doing a teaspoon of this caramel sundae syrup. This is the Smucker's 97% less sugar. So a teaspoon for me. And Kyle gets 2 teaspoons. So I'm gonna do an extra big ribbon here. Okay. And then a teaspoon of chocolate syrup. And this one is the Smucker's chocolate sundae syrup, but they don't have a 97% less sugar, so we just get the regular one.
You know what's cool too? It is Sunday.
Hey, you're right. That's funny. We each get a teaspoon of that.
I just thought of that now. We're making Sundays on a Sunday reset.
That's funny. I didn't think of that. And then half a tablespoon of those chopped peanuts that I showed you earlier.
I don't think I've ever eaten a sundae, honestly.
Me neither. That's pretty cool. So calories, Sundays on a Sunday. Calories for mine, 273 calories and 6 grams of protein. Calories for Kyle's, 345 calories and 7 grams of protein.
We don't get out much, so this is a big deal for us.
We're having Sundays on a Sunday, bud. So I'm gonna take a bite of this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you in the next vid, honey. I like Sundays on Sunday. Baller, bud. See you, buds.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.